Okay, there's the front. And the back is insane. Like, why did they do that to him? Who designed him? Someone really said, yeah, I'll make this statue for you, but I gotta make sure he's sculpted to the gods. Someone made that choice, and I think we're all better off for it. It truly adds some culture. Could you imagine you're just living your life and you're going through Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and this exists? No, Mothman was helpful. Mothman was warning everyone about the bridge collapsing, and then people think he caused it. I think he was just... he can have the kids. I don't know if he wants them. There's also this... Oh, I'll have to find it. It's a song. It's like... There's this guy who does songs about cryptids. I don't remember. I think it's literally just called... Believe in Mothman? I don't know. Hold on. It's kind of a bop. Okay. Don't copyright strike me, Mothman. Guy. The Paranormal Song Warrior. He might have scared the bridge away. I think that's allowed. I think that's allowed. I mean, what's more important? A bridge or Mothman? I'm thinking Mothman. That dumpy would intimidate anyone. Not Mothman with the dumpy. Okay, we're gonna play a couple seconds of this song. It's from the Paranormal Song Warrior. I'm going to make sure this ad I can get through first. He seems like a really cool guy. He writes songs about a bunch of cryptids.
Inflammation in the eye might
the
be to
Mothman
blame.
one is the only one I'm truly familiar with. He is a treasure. That's to be sure. Okay, I don't know where we are in this. Okay, this is
Tried to warn everybody, yes he did, about how they were in danger from a broken bridge. Believe, yes you can. Believe in the power of the Mothman. Believe, yes you can.
slaps.
Believe in the power
This song
of
is
the
on Spotify, I will let you know.
Mothman, I believe in ya. Flying round that town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, with your bright red eyes and gigantic wings that make me wanna sing.
Yeah. He slaps. His songs are on Spotify. This is the Paranormal Song Warrior. He has other songs, some of them about the Chupacabra and Bigfoot, all the things you could possibly want, a song about. And I think that's fun. I'm all for people enjoying their passions. And fun little song? Yeah, that's it. That's good. I wonder, does he have a Jersey Devil song? Well, I suppose. Let me see. Paranormal Song Warrior. Hello, sir. Alright, let's see. I have a list pulled up on my phone right now. For right now, let's see. So I'm oh god, hold on, I'll pull it up. He has an extremely long set of songs on this album. I don't know why he wouldn't have one about the Jersey Devil, but maybe we can suggest songs to him. Okay, let's view 20 more songs. No, show me them all, please. Oh, I guess I can open it on Spotify. That's fine. Um, see more popular releases. This whole album. Um, okay, we have Chupacabra, Animal Mutilation, Flying Spaghetti Monster, Shadow People. I don't know what Mel's Hole is, and I don't think I want to. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I'm good. Song about vampires. Let's see. Oh, now my phone wants to play music on its own. Oh, well. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, yeah, we're good. You want to go back to Jersey to see the Jersey Devil? You want to go back to Jersey to see the Jersey Devil? I want to know why. I do want to know why you fear Jersey. I've never been. My experiences with New Jersey are purely through TV. I think that's my laptop and I'm trying to adjust it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think my laptop fan um, is not helping. Oh, that is scary. Oh, and I'm. Hold on. Okay. I've adjusted the position of things, so hopefully that's better. If the breathing sound is still bad, let me know. Um, it might have just been how I had things positioned, um, and never my goal. So thanks for letting me know. And yeah, if I need to move things, I'll play around with it too after, because I'm with how my desk is set up. It doesn't matter. Breathe louder. ASMR. Okay, I'm working on it. Um, all right, where was I? Besides the cryptid talk. Oh, I was talking about this guy a little bit. Um, I don't remember where he's from. He is from the U.S. though. I'm trying to see maybe he'd be by some kind of cryptid. Um, maybe he is the cryptid. Who's to say? So it started out the size of a rabbit and moved like one too, then in an instant grew to the size of a small bear, looked like a human hunched over and crawling like one as well, looked away at a sound and flicked my head back to not a trace remaining. 'Twas the color of sand and the thing made no sound at all. That's quite spooky. That just could I don't know enough to say whether or not that's just part of New Jersey. That just might be average day in Jersey. I don't know. Did your high cousin see it too, or was it just you? Supersonic hearing? Oh, you all did. Okay, I just was curious. Um, I guess the assumption would be that if they were high, they would maybe be more likely to see it, but if you all did, three witnesses right there. Oh, okay, you pointed it out. A true cryptozoologist in the making. We can do like a cryptid stakeout where we can just like all meet up and we can just, we'll make a list of where we want to go, what are we looking for. We can start uh, in Jersey, I guess, and we can see if we can recreate what you saw that night. That, yeah, that sounds like a plan. I like it. Do you think you could put miasma detector on a resume? Do you think that would like fly in terms of maybe a skill set? Uh, yeah, exactly. I'd go to Jersey for like the meme of it all. Uh, I've seen a couple episodes of Jersey Shore. Yeah, gym tan laundry. I know how it works. Um, that's about the entire knowledge I have of the state. But what else is there to know? I know Jersey Shore was absolutely, representative of all individuals that live in New Jersey and everything you could possibly do there. Yeah, a campsite sounds like the perfect place. We can have a cryptid camp out. Oh, that sounds actually like a cute idea. That's going in the idea book for who knows when. But Snooky the Queen. I actually had some friends at a convention that they did a Jersey Shore inspired cosplay. I saw the photos after the fact because they arrived a different day than I did. It was iconic. Yeah, I'm very proud of them for what they did. It was very brave. Oh no, that's really sad. Oh, I couldn't imagine seeing anything like that. Oh, goodness. Second experience when you. Oh no. Not some. No, no, no. The second the nursery rhymes come out, you know you're in a horror movie. Like, that's just like classic nursery rhyme, you know, trailer. So, do we need to, start, a script for the movie about your life? Hey, that's not a bad idea. Whatever works. Oh, Worm, I think Cat Delia's scratching at my door, so uh be right back. Let me put this here. She's trying to bite the microphone. I thought she was gonna meow. Do you want to say something? I am back. I don't know if you heard that little chirp. Yeah? What else do you have to say, my girl? Please share with the people. What do you want to say? You heard it? Do you have any insight on cryptids or 90 Day Fiancé, my girl? All right, I think she's gonna lay down. Uh, Currently undecided. The three numbers on the back, the expiration month and year. Yeah, okay, she's just vibing. Yes. Oh, all she does is sleep. That's the issue. And then when I need to sleep, it's playtime. But it's okay because I love her very much, and she's just a baby. I like it. I think next time I take her to the vet, which it is coming up, but it's just for a checkup uh, and like yearly vaccinations, I think I'm going to tell them that that is what needs to be written as her full name. And also, I need like a birth certificate. She tried to kind of purr near the mic, but also she's going to eat it, so I don't want to tempt the beast. We've built her up better, faster, stronger. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe there will be some Cat Delia ASMR if I could ever get her to cooperate. We'll see. We can start up a whole new genre of content, all in a name. Absolutely. Oh, Mogu Mogu, like the drink? I am listening to the idea as well. Oh, sleeper cam. It's definitely possible. Yeah, we can work out a sleep cam. Yeah, one of my favorite, I guess she's still a YouTuber, um, Simply Nailogical. This is a totally separate side of content, but she has her own nail polish company. But she also does some streams now, and she has a cat named Menchie, and she has Menchie Cam, and it's just Menchie sleeping, and I love it. So I love the idea. We'll work on that one because that sounds like a wonderful time. Yeah, Menchie, she's so cute. She's got two cats, Menchie and Xyler, and both very cute. And she actually has a nail polish named after each of them. So Xyler's orange, and Menchie is pink. And because the Xyler the cat is orange, and Menchie has a cute pink little nose, because a white or a gray nail polish wouldn't go over as well, I don't think. Some people probably would wear it. I wouldn't. But I mean, I'll try anything. I have so much nail polish. I've also considered that as a whole separate side of content. Is that maybe I could get to a point where I like make uh, a wheel of all of my nail polish options, and we just spin the wheel and see what happens, and then I'm stuck with those nails for however long. or I give people options, see what kind of cool combos we can come up with, or what kind of awful combos we can come up with. Because I'm sure there are some things that wouldn't look so hot, but uh, I don't know. I have plenty of things to try. The CCC redeem. Yes. The push is for more cat content, which I'm fine with. Is mommy gonna exploit you? Is mommy gonna exploit you? She does not care. She's not even looking at me anymore. Now, are we gonna call it like triple C, CCC, the 3C, C, but you extend it out? God, not like the family YouTube channels. I've seen too much of that, and it's really upsetting. I saw some of those videos about the most recent one. What was it? 8 passengers? It breaks my heart. I don't understand how people are allowed to do that. Redeem and find out. I don't know. That's a whole separate topic. I would not actually exploit her. She's just a baby. It's almost threatening, redeem and find out. You will redeem. You will find out. It's been decided. It also depends on how long she would stay, but sometimes when she's like conked out, she'll sleep for a long time. And like so eepy to the whole world. Other times it might be like she's there and then she immediately runs away. Immediately no. But we'll have to see. Yes, yes. It's always good to share the love of animals, you know. They're all little babies to me. Only the world of Jojomis, exactly. I'm trying to think is what else in terms of this stupid show I was watching is worth talking about. Jojomi's beans. I like toe beans, like her toe beans. Will that get is that considered like foot content? No. Okay, I misunderstood. Oh, yeah, we can do paw pics. You got her only fuzz. Oh my god. She's just a baby. No child exploitations. Yeah, beans as in small one, I understand. Okay. Now we're on the same page. Oh, oh god, there's a redeem for cat paw pics. Toe bean images leaked. God, I'm just imagining how. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I love showing her off, but a lot of the time she's a cryptid, so I can't always get the best pictures of her, but in due time, everyone will be aware. I'm forcing everyone to be aware. Oh, wow. I never really got into Overwatch, but that's impressive. Alright, I can do that. I have the ability. I have the technology. Except I can't spell. Oh, she's cute. I like that design a lot. Google Cadelia Poppix Real 2023 free. Have you seen it was like that? I'm sure it's not exclusive to TikTok, but it was that audio that was like computer. Shoot, what was it? It was a computer. Whatever. I don't know. It was really stupid. I'll have to find it later because I don't remember. But that's gonna be you trying to find cat foot pics. Go to gifs. Yes, it was computer do my taxes. Thank you. Let me make sure I can get safe search on here. Come on. No! I will not be looking that up, thank you. Okay, safe search is on, by the way. I'm pretty sure it was. If it's not, I'll still have to find the original, and you guys will be just like vaguely disappointed. Like that wasn't as funny as I thought it was, because it never is. Um, the TikTok is instantly less funny the second I have to explain it. But I kept seeing people use it. What's it called? Like they were using it with, actually with their pets. It was like they were trying to get their pets to, how can I make my parent order more treats or something like that. So, I don't know. Yeah, instantly less funny when I start talking about it, but if I find it and I think it's worth anyone's while, maybe I'll share the truth. Aw, talking kitty cat. We were just talking about meme cats at work the other day, and someone brought up the maybe sad realization like, yeah, exactly. We were talking about how we believe Keyboard Cat passed a while ago, and that made me really sad. And I was like, oh, I don't want to think about it. Fight in my chat? Fight. I mean, don't do that. But we could make it a whole big event, like all those YouTubers boxing each other or wrestling, whatever they're doing. Creator Clash, isn't that what it was called? Whatever it was. We can use it to our advantage. She can fix you. It's the. I'm thinking of that clip. I guess it's just a quote. It's not even like a full clip from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where it's like, that doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough to dispute it. That's just me. And just the only reason it doesn't sound right is because I don't know anything. Uh, so. Maybe we can all be right. Probably not. But it was like, can I just hope that everyone has a good time? Like the who do you think is gonna win? Can I just hope that everyone has a nice time? That's me. I mean, not that winning isn't nice, but if I don't know any better, then please no one die. Please, please, I ask you very nicely. You guys can fix each other. It can be a mutual fixing, or it can be I'll make her worse. The one the one thing that's worth talking about with this part of the tell-all, because there was a lot of just petty back and forth, is there was the possibility of a pregnancy last time we left Violet and Riley, and the rogue skin. Okay, I will. Not Reddit. The last thing I want. Oh, that's cute. I like it. I like it, Picasso. My opinion on her thighs. I respect women. I have to find a full body picture then. Oh, I didn't want to.
Stuck in a never-ending renovation? That's an innovation occasion.
Oh, and now it's all moved over. Whoops. I mean, they're pretty good, but I respect the women. The Holy Bible. The Holy Bible. Ugh. On a fellow level of thirsty, we were arguing about whether or not Violet is pregnant with Riley's child. And to this moment, we don't fully know. Because there was drama there. She is from Vietnam, and he's from the US, and she had reached out to him after he left, and they had had big fights the entire time he was there. And she was like, I'm pregnant, and the baby is yours. And then he told his like friends and family, and they were like, she's using you, because then she immediately was talking about getting married. So there's a couple questions there, but we got a little more clarification this episode, because Riley clarified that he asked Violet to go to... I know he's not. He's really not. But he asked her to go to an international hospital. Yeah, you can... I'm good with nicknames. Whatever, I'm good with nicknames. I didn't even... There's the whole separate lore reasoning behind my name, but that does not matter. But I know it's long and it's clunky. But 90 Cordelia, I love it. I love it. Legally getting it changed. Exactly. That's it. That's the one. I love a good pun. A lot of my friends are very much done with me and my puns, but yeah, exactly. Puns are fun. A gesture for a reason. Oh, but yes, I'm totally convinced she's not even pregnant at all. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think she is. But Riley said, well, why don't you go and take a pregnancy test? And I got in touch with a prenatal doctor at an international hospital because some of the individuals there speak English. He was worried that if she went to a doctor of her choice that only speaks Vietnamese, then he's not going to know the truth. So he apparently went ahead and he called the international hospital prenatal section and told them, like, hey, like, I'm trying to get my, I guess, girlfriend in to get the screening done. But then it cuts in and Violet says it was too expensive. And then Riley says, but I put a card on file over the phone, so you wouldn't have had to pay for it. And she still didn't go. So I'm fully convinced there is no baby, and she's just trying to, I don't want to say lock him in, but I think she's trying to get some more security by saying that there's a baby so they can hurry up and get married. So I'm really, really, really hoping that next episode they'll have some kind of, I don't know anything about like how all the genetic testing works or anything like that, but I really hope that there's some way that they can do a paternity test, or, you know, can we confirm that she is pregnant? There are like false pregnancies and stuff, like, so a lot of stuff can happen. I need some evidence. I need it, and I need it to be aired on live TV. I want to see the doctor come out. It is going to be like an episode of Maury, and I need them to say, you are not the father, and then the whole studio audience that doesn't care that they're there, and the cast members will all stand up, and I don't know, Violet's in Vietnam, so they can't do anything with her. She could just turn off her monitor. I don't know. It's very interesting. And also, Violet was texting Riley's dad like months ago and was like apparently saying some like unsavory things about him. And I'm just like thinking, whose dad is like entertaining those kinds of texts? It was very weird to me. There's so many questions. But I'm hopeful that just based on how this is all going, considering I don't think the baby is real, and if it is, I apologize for saying otherwise, but I believe that then they'll probably just break up because they had too many cultural differences, and then we won't have to see them on another season. But also knowing TLC, maybe they'll try to get one of them on one of the spin-off shows, like Looking for Love and The Single Life or something like that, which I don't want to see, because I don't think either of them are interesting enough to really carry a segment, especially like by themselves. Like, I don't really want to see them date other people. It was frustrating enough watching them date each other. So, like, what else is that going to do? Probably nothing. So I guess we'll see, but I'm convinced that we're going to get a response that there is no baby, or it's not Riley's baby, and then they're just going to cut ties there. Because he already doesn't trust her. He already said that he hired a private investigator to look into her past, and he said this is something common we do in America. And thankfully, Sean, the host, said, hey, all the Americans here, is it common to hire a private investigator to look into the background of your new partner? And thankfully, they all said, no, it's not common, per se. So I'm glad that was cleared up a little bit, because I don't know how he said it. It was like, oh, of course I would do that because that's just what we do. It's like, it's really not. So I don't know. there is the one guy who hasn't been on for a while, and I'm glad he hasn't been because he was the one who was getting catfished. And based on the next week previews, I mean, it looks like they're going to try and call the catfish on the air. Like they found a better working number for that individual, and they said that they believe it's a man. And he met with the like real life woman he thought he's been speaking to, and it was not her. She confirmed that, and it's like, hey, you kind of got to get over this because it's not me. But we'll see. That's what I'm most interested in. Is I just want to see them stir the pot a little bit, or a lot of bit. But I also don't know how they choose who gets like a little guest segment and who doesn't. Because again, if they're going to have the girl that was invited to Thanksgiving that never made it to Thanksgiving because she had other plans, why is Jasmine's ex-boyfriend not there? Why can't he be there and say, hey, here's what happened with the Valentine's goodbye dinner? Like, I want answers. Things are not adding up. And they never will. And that's how they end things a lot of the times. They're like, oh, we wish you the best moving forward. And this isn't going to get resolved today. One season or a year or something, someone made like a bingo card. And I remember trying to complete that with my mom, where I had it pulled up on my phone, and then at commercial breaks I was like, okay, did we get anything on the bingo card? And I remember this isn't going to get resolved today, and we wish you all the best was like one of the or two of the phrases on the bingo card. And I saw this meme because this format has been going around. I just had to include it. I think it's pretty good. I'm really enjoying this meme format. I don't know, it's good. Hi, random cute girl at the bar. My name's Christian. I'm filming a TV show. Can I get your number? I'll get you tickets to the tell-all. Like, and the sad thing is that I'm so obsessed in a bad way that if that happened to me, I'd be like, yeah, can I get on the tell-all, please? Like, I just want to go there and I want to see. He really is everywhere. And I just love how it's a stock image from The King of Queens, the sitcom. Like, I've unfortunately seen enough of like the reruns of that show on occasion that I'm aware that is the kitchen in the King of Queens. And I just don't know why he looks like that. He's gonna be like my sleep paralysis demon. I'm gonna go to sleep and then I'll close my eyes. It will be Kevin James. I'll wake up, I'll scream. No one can save me. He's everywhere. He was also in that movie Zookeeper. I don't know if anyone ever saw that one. It wasn't good, but there was a in like the trailer or something, there was the clip. He went to a TGI Fridays with the gorilla from the zoo, and like for a couple weeks I just remember that being the pinnacle of comedy. And then I saw the movie at some point and was like, okay, that's enough of that. I don't know. It's very funny though. I like stupid memes like this where it's just stock image. He's just like a guy hanging out. But yeah, I've seen this exact man everywhere, just living his life. I'm trying to think if there was anything else of note this week. Statler and Dempsey, the two women that are together, last time they got into a bit of a fight because Dempsey was convinced that, or not convinced, she was very adamant about having children and Dempsey was not so sure. And last time they weren't sure if it was going to break them up, if it was like a deal breaker. And then as of this week, Dempsey is moving to England to be, or excuse me, Statler's moving to England to be with Dempsey, and now it sounds like how the turntables, and Dempsey is more on the fence about kids, and Statler is in on having kids. So that's something for them to figure out clearly. But it sounds like they're going to be living in an RV and like traveling around, and like good for them. I don't think I could do that though. But also, Dempsey had a stable job, and she's gonna have to leave it because it's not like one where she can do it remotely. But I don't know. It's for them to figure out. But I'm interested to see how that goes because I kept being wishy-washy about whether or not I thought they were going to succeed as a couple after these episodes air. And I mean, I'm feeling better about it, but who knows? But I just also couldn't imagine like getting rid of my stuff and moving into an RV full time. They said for like a couple months, and I don't truly know what that means. And they probably don't either, but I don't know. I feel like I would feel trapped. But if they travel enough and they get like enough outside enrichment time, then maybe it's not as bad. I don't know, but also you're stuck in England, so like why would you want to be British? Like instant disqualifier. And David and Sheila were on this episode. They're the two that I actually truly believe in. We didn't speak with them at all this week. Yeah, British. Nah. We didn't speak with them at all this week. They were just kind of there, which is fine. I know we're going to get into it next week. And then Nicola and Misha, we got to hear some very old school misogynistic takes from Nicola. So he's coming to the US. Misha's annulment got approved, which is what she needed to do to get divorced in the Catholic Church. Is she had to have an annulment with her previous marriage. So basically the board of, wasn't the Pope, but like the board of someone in the Catholic Church had to be like, yeah, you can get a divorce. So they're going to get married, and Nicola was very adamant about how when he comes to the US, like, I know it's Misha's house, but it was like, I know it's Misha's house, but like the man is the head of the house, and that's what the Bible says. And therefore, I'm going to be following what the Bible says. And everyone was kind of, calling him out on that. And then they brought her daughters on to talk briefly, and they were really well spoken. They're in their teens, and I was just like, I really hope that he doesn't like screw things up with them. Like they seem like great kids, and I don't know, I feel really bad. The adults on the show, they can do whatever they want, they're adults, but I just hope that he's not that way when he's visiting. He doesn't have like a visa or anything to do the whole 90-day process, so I think it is just like a visitor's visa. So I don't know how long he'll be in the States, but he's from Israel, and a very, very Catholic. And yeah, I think there's going to be some culture shock when he gets to the US, but it's not my place to say. So we'll see what happens. But he was very much like, yeah, I'm following what the Bible's teaching us. And then there were a couple people that were like, and the Bible also says this, and are you going to do this? And he said no, no, and then I don't know. He does have some good quips though. Like when you watch him on the show, like Misha brought a ton of clothes to this hotel they were at when they were doing some sightseeing in Israel. And he's like, Misha, did you bring the entirety of the United States in that suitcase? And like, it was a small room, and it was plastered wall to wall with clothes. And I don't know, some of his, like, the way he delivers some of his lines, I don't know if he means for them to come out as funny, but it's just such like a dry humor that it just makes me laugh. But I don't know. I hope they work it out, because she seems like a nice lady, and I don't know. They all frustrate me, but I keep watching. That's kind of, it's maybe a Stockholm syndrome. I don't know. It's something. Every time I say I'm done, that's enough, it sucks. And every time I come crawling back. But yes, so next week it sounds like we're going to hear from Cleo and Christian and the girl that was invited to Thanksgiving, David and Sheila. And, you know, I hope everything's going well for them. They've been real quiet the whole time. It did look like in one of the previews that they were asking David if he was still in contact with the translator he was using when he was in the Philippines, because Sheila was kind of jealous of her, because she's not fluent in ASL. And she was like, this woman is pretty, she's fluent in American Sign Language, and I'm not. Like, yeah, she was getting kind of jealous. And they cut it in a way where it looks like there's going to be a big reveal. I really don't think there will be. I really hope there isn't, but I guess we'll see. Yes, it is. It's a car crash. It's a car crash. It's really bad. It's also on fire. And I'm calling for help. I'm calling 911, and they're just telling me to wait, and help will be there. So I just look at it. And then the fire just burns even brighter. And then it starts all over again. Or like, it's like a trash fire. It's all on fire. And then I'm trying to think of who else could, like, how, each of these episodes are like 2 hours. So how are they going to pad out the rest of the runtime? I say that like I don't already know. They're going to do something stupid where they're going to bring in someone that doesn't matter, like a random, I don't know, like, oh, we're bringing in the cousin. Oh, wait, they're going to call the catfish. I forgot. But I don't think that's going to take the whole time. I don't know. We will just have to find out, and I'll have to report back. And then after next week, they're starting a brand new season of the original show. So we're kind of going back to basics. So it's the couples where one of them is from the US and one of them is from another country. And they have 90 days to get married. And they're on that visa. And the only couple, because I saw they're not leaks because it wasn't a leak, it was publicly announced. They announced the couples. The only returning couple is Gino and Jasmine, the ones crying about the Panamanian flag. They're the only ones that are returning. So we'll all be on the same page in like 2 weeks. We can all start at square one, and we can watch the dumpster fire go down together. Even though I don't even think I'll be there to watch the premiere, but I'll watch it the next day or something. But lots of future mess, and it's gonna be something, all right. Maybe good. Probably not, but I'll watch it anyway. Yeah, I think that's kind of where we're at. There's not much else going on uh, in terms of these episodes right now, because there is a lot of, oh, look at this clip of this that happened, and then what's everyone else's response? And then they did show some clips, like I said before, that were not aired originally, and like, thank goodness they weren't. To me, they were like a little too invasive, and not in like a bad way. It was just kind of like there was too much like talk that was like toilet humor. I was like, yeah, I'm glad you cut this, and also I didn't want to see it anyway. So I wish I could have that like minute and a half of potty content and return it. And I think last time they had a tell all, they had a couple of former cast members come out and sort of grill some of the current cast members. But last time they had that, I wonder if that was just a precursor to the live studio audience that didn't contribute anything. So, I don't know. We'll just have to find out. And then I'll commentate on the live studio audience commentary, and next time they'll not the act of grilling something like a meat, but it's sort of like an interrogation. They'll throw rapid fire questions, hard hitting questions at the people and try to get an answer out of them. So it's yeah. It's not literal. If I go on Google, sometimes I guess, okay, whatever. It says sometimes to grill means to ask a person really intense questions, like when you suspect them of doing something wrong and you want them to confess the truth. So they're building up the suspense and the intensity of their questions to. I'm sure it would be something like, Jasmine, did you really go on that goodbye dinner with Dane, and how can you be so sure that you knew it wasn't the February the 14th, and weren't you with Gino? Why weren't you celebrating Valentine's Day with your fiance? And things like that. So I kind of wish they had that, because they were actually interactive versus, again, the audience not doing anything. But maybe they'll have both. Or maybe they'll have neither. And maybe it will just be me yelling at my TV. Maybe all of the above. We'll just have to see. And I'll definitely report back so we can finish out this season flaming car crash together. And then we will rise from the ashes of the car crash, anew, reborn, and ready for more mess. And I think that's the best way I can put it. And probably the best way to get ready to say goodnight to the JoJomies, because I have work tomorrow and I have some other stuff I'm gonna have to do. And, oh, it's so sad. But my dear Jojomies, thank you so much. I'm kissing all of the Jojomies goodnight. Moodwa, moodwa, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.